Hey there, West Michigan. Thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. We begin tonight with a look at storm damage from high winds earlier today. Take a listen to this clip sent in to 13 on your side.
Oh my gosh, we're right by the line, babe.
We're fine.
That's what some people heard earlier today after winds knocked out power and led to a massive garage fire. And now hundreds in and around the Grand Rapids area are without power tonight. Both fire and energy crews were on the ground today trying to contain that fire and restore power in the area. The fire took place at York Creek Apartments, and you could smell the burning from a mile away in some areas. People reported hearing a popping noise and a large boom before the fire. The deputy fire chief for Alpine Township told us on scene that while they were still working to determine a sure cause, they believed it looked as though a power line and pole had snapped amid the high winds and come down on the parking garage, sparking the fire. A spokesperson for York Creek said they evacuated a few dozen apartments out of safety concerns. People were offered shelter in the complex office and in a rapid bus. Some came out carrying pets and even small children. We spoke with some of those who lived there and were told to evacuate. Here's what one had to say.
We tried to call 911 and it was so busy that they weren't even able to answer. So they already had people en route to the apartments, and everyone was coming outside to just kind of check it out. And power lines started to go down, and it was a pretty wild situation to be in. I've never experienced a fire like this before, so it's new to me, and but it's kind of cool to see everyone come together and help each other out.
While the garage building that caught fire is considered a total loss, the spokesperson said there was no damage to any of their residential units. When those winds came through earlier today, we were expecting them to be strong across West Michigan, and a wind advisory was in place. Started at 6 a.m., was in place till 2 this afternoon, covered the entirety of West Michigan. When we do have wind alerts such as this, make sure you secure any outdoor objects and garage doors. You might need to adjust plans, especially travel plans and high-profile vehicles, and you definitely want to make sure that you're using caution around any kind of damage that could occur, such as to power lines. When it comes to power line safety, Consumers says you want to stay at least 25 feet away from any kind of downed lines, and be sure to report them to Consumers and 911 as well. Never touch a downed power line. There's no way you can tell whether those lines are energized or not, so assume that they are and that they are dangerous, and don't attempt to move power lines even with something that wouldn't typically be considered conductive. It could still cause a serious injury. I want to walk you through the winds as they came through today. This was in Fremont, 7:30. The wind started to pick up and the camera started to shake as we worked our way through 10 o'clock toward 11. Here's the wind gust at 10:44, up to 51 miles per hour. The camera continued to bounce as the cold front came through this afternoon, and even on the other side of it, we saw wind gusts still in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range. In fact, we had peak wind gusts today as high as 59 miles per hour in Grand Rapids. That is 1 mile per hour lower than a severe thunderstorm warning. And while we didn't have severe thunderstorms today, the winds that just came with this cold front were enough to produce damage. 50+ mile per hour wind gust reports all across West Michigan. That entire left-hand column here of the top 30 reports today, all above 50 miles per hour. Everything else on the screen at least 40+. So those winds were really howling across West Michigan this afternoon. The radar loop across the region showed what we dealt with this morning, mostly rain. As we head toward 10 o'clock, you can see that line come through. That's the front. No real thunderstorm activity with this. We had a few lightning strikes out on Lake Michigan early in the day, and another one that was down in southern portions of Allegan County. But for the most part, these were just rain showers that came through with a very strong cold front and a lot of wind. In fact, National Weather Service picked up 51 wind gust reports from around West Michigan today, so you don't need severe thunderstorms to get weather impacts, especially with winds like we had today. Power outages wise, still seeing numerous of them as we pass the 10 o'clock hour. 330 different incidents with 14,527 people still in the dark. Most of those outages, almost 2,000, were in Kent County. Crews are expected to continue restoring power as we head through tonight. Those winds, of course, after they came through, did kick up a lot of wave activity, and it wasn't all bad. This picture here from Kale at at Pier Marquette Beach. You can see a kite surfer out there enjoying the wind. Another view here showing those white caps from Alicia in Duck Lake. It was certainly a windy day all day today, but the weather did quiet down for the end of the day at least. We should see calmer weather, but a little bit active in the rain and snow department as we head toward tomorrow. Linda got this nice peaceful shot here from Holland as the sun went down today. Of course, if you ever take a weather photo or see storm damage, you can report it to us here on social media. Find me on Facebook, Meteorologist Michael Behrens, and on the X, Twitter, Instagram, and Threads at Mike Behrens WX. And when it came to temperatures today, hit a high, really warm 58 in Grand Rapids before temperatures fell. A record high of 58 in Muskegon. We came just shy of the record 59 from 1946 here in Grand Rapids, and just a degree shy of 60 in Kalamazoo this afternoon. Those strong winds pushed temperatures just a degree above the 3-degree guarantee. Told you 54, hit 58. Of course, we're hoping to start the next streak tomorrow. Tomorrow's temperatures, they are going down. That's why 13 weather ball is lit up in blue as cooler temperatures are in view, and that weather ball blinking bright with rain and snow in sight.
The 13 weather ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Those temperatures already falling here this evening. Winds now coming in from the west. We're down to 41 as of 10:42 in Grand Rapids, 40 Big Rapids, 41 in Fremont as well. Those temperatures will continue to fall tonight as winds become more northwesterly. Still pretty much out of the west right now. Gusting winds up to 20 to 30 miles per hour will stay breezy as we head through this evening. Winds will continue into tomorrow as well. Watch for lake effect rain and snow as we head through tomorrow with plenty of cloud cover in place. We're going to call the temperature tonight down to about 35 up to 38 for tomorrow, and continuing to cool as we head into Monday. Temperatures will only be around 36 for Monday afternoon. Now that that first round of rain is gone from the region, the next round is starting to work its way in. Some scattered light rain up toward US 31, Oceana County, Ludington, down into Muskegon. This will continue tonight, and once the winds shift, this little bit of moisture that comes in from Wisconsin combined with the winds across Lake Michigan will lead to some lake enhancement of our potential rain and snow as we head between now and tomorrow. So let's go and track things hour by hour. You can see it here, the rain and snow chances cross into West Michigan as we head through the rest of this evening. We continue with them as we go into tomorrow. We watch for some of that lake enhancement as we get that northwesterly flow across the lake. The longer these systems run over the water, the better the chance for lake effect will be, and that's what we'll see as we head into Sunday. Scattered lake effect rain and snow. Best chance for accumulation is going to remain along the lake shore and down in that typical lake effect snow band, Allegan, Kalamazoo, Van Buren counties. We'll see that as we head through Sunday evening. That chance will taper off and we're back to quiet weather and in fact even partly cloudy skies as we head toward Monday. Snowfall potential out there. Don't expect a lot, but we could see up to an inch, maybe a little more in some of those lake effect snow bands, but you're going to have to get in the right spot to see it. Most of us will see little to no snow as we head between now and the end of Sunday. Temperatures out there, well, they're going to stay cool. 30s with breezy conditions as we head through the day on Sunday. We'll look for more 30s across the northern zones here in West Michigan and temperatures that'll be in the upper 30s from Grand Rapids down to Kalamazoo. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. Temperatures will stay near normal as we head through the start of this week, but we will warm up by the time we get into Thursday and Friday up into the mid-40s. Another round of some rain and snow chances will start to cool us down as we head through next weekend. And with those colder, more seasonable temperatures back in the forecast, staying warm can be a challenge, especially if you live in an older home. Videos popping up on social media suggest using your oven to help supplement the heat, but Verify team explains why that's not a good idea.
After you cook a meal in the oven, the appliance stays hot for a while. Some people on social media claim that extra heat can be used to keep the house warm.
Turn that freaking thermostat down, baby.
'Cause you just cooked yourself a pizza and now you got oven heat.
People in the comments of a similar video said they've been using the oven to heat their house for years. But is it safe? Let's verify using these sources. Gas ovens produce carbon monoxide, a colorless, odorless gas that can be deadly, according to the Environmental Protection Agency and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. If you leave that oven on and open to help heat your home, it increases your risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. Electric ovens don't pose a carbon monoxide poisoning risk, but they do pose a fire risk if they're left on too long, according to the Red Cross. And they say an open door on any oven could result in someone getting severely burned. So we can verify, no, it's not safe to use an oven to heat your home. With your Verify, I'm Ariande Till.
If you have something you would like verified, email verify@13onyourside.com. And with the countdown to Christmas continuing, making a gingerbread house is a beloved holiday tradition for many this time of the year. But how about a gingerbread streetcar? Well, that's exactly on display at the Ritz-Carlton in New Orleans. The pastry chefs at the hotel start baking the gingerbread around Halloween, and then it takes 3 consecutive 12 to 18-hour days to put it all together. It also features portraits of people who were born in New Orleans and had a major impact on the city. That includes John Baptiste, Kim Mulkey, and Robin Roberts. And another holiday tradition for many here in West Michigan is the community coming together and donating to the Toys for Tots Toy Drive. If you can help out those kids in need this holiday season, we're continuing to collect donations. We're asking the community to donate new unwrapped toys that will go toward families across West Michigan. You can text TOYS to 616-559-1310 to find drop-off locations near you, or you can shop right from the comfort of your home. You can also find our Amazon wish list, and we'll take care of the rest. And now that you're up to date on the latest forecast here in West Michigan and some weather news, you can always find more online at 13onyourside.com or by downloading our news and weather apps. For now, though, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.